I'd like to play something that is coming up. Somebody sent this to me today. A listener, Steven, sent me this thing that is happening. I am very close to going to this, and I want to know what you think about this event.
And on the planet comes to Cave in Rock, Illinois. It's the 10th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. Be there August 6th through 9th to witness the greatest outdoor 4-day non-stop underground festival of
This is the 10th anniversary.
10th annual.
The 10th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. I'm going to back up a little bit here.
Sure.
It's 4 days, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah. Only 4 days?
Hey, guys, you're going to have to get off work. Oh, wait, none of you have jobs? You're all completely unemployable with your insane clown posse makeup.
That one of you was that one of you is dumb enough to tattoo permanently on your face.
You know what it'll have to be? It's like, oh, man, that thing's coming up. I got to get fired from my job. Like, I got to do what I can to get fired from my job so I can collect unemployment to pay for the trip to that thing. Maybe I'll shove my boss. So this thing, it takes place in a place called Cave in Rock, Illinois.
Yeah.
Cave in Rock. It's like, what an appropriate name for this thing. Cave in Rock.
It's the 10th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. Be there August 6th through 9th to witness the greatest outdoor 4-day non-stop underground festival of all time. Featuring true Juggalo musical performances from every member of the Psychopathic Records family.
So it's every member of the Psychopathic Records family is going to be there.
They really do run it like a family, too. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they showed the faces of all the artists in this little clip they're showing. They all had dumb clown makeup on.
What?
I know.
That seems hard to believe. All of them?
All of them did.
4-day non-stop underground festival of all time. Featuring true Juggalo musical performances from every member.
Wait, more than Woodstock? More than Woodstock?
Not underground.
That's right, and it's 4 days.
It's very specific.
This is a day longer than Woodstock. This thing. Woodstock was 3 days.
Yeah.
They can't get it in 3 days.
No.
We can't get all the members of the Psychopathic family on stage over 3 days.
I bet if Woodstock had gone on for 10 years, they probably would have added a day.
Probably. In the 10th annual Woodstock?
Yeah. I bet they would have added a day.
Featuring true Juggalo musical performances from every member of the Psychopathic Records family. And a legendary lineup of special guest performances from Ice Cube, Cottonmouth Kings.
Well, hold on a second. Can you stop?
Ice Cube.
The legendary lineup.
Yeah.
The second name is Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah. They're already legend. Legend.
The lineup is legendary? This hasn't happened yet, and the lineup is already legendary.
It's already of legend.
Yes.
His performances from Ice Cube, Cottonmouth Kings, Tech 9,
Guar.
Vanilla Ice,
Vanilla Ice.
Haystack,
Coolio. Haystack, who he looks like a haystack.
He looks like Butterbean, the boxer.
Yeah. If only Butterbean would be at this thing.
Tech 9.
I know. It's crazy.
Vanilla Ice, Haystack, Coolio, Scarface, Big B, and plenty more. Wrestling fans, JCW will be in full effect Saturday night with Bloody Mania 3. Featuring
Bloody Mania 3.
Can I go back just 1 second?
Yeah.
All those names have you never heard of, and plenty more. Who are the plenty more?
Yeah. We're playing side stage day 3.
Plenty more, including you. Yeah. If you go,
yeah. We're playing the third stage of the Gathering of the Juggalos. Oh my God! You never guess who we met? Haystack. I met Haystack. Oh my God! Is that Haystack over there?
Well, unless you have a picture, I'll never believe that.
Best performances from Ice Cube, Cottonmouth King, Tech 9, Guar, Ice, Haystack, Coolio, Scarface, Big B, and plenty more. Wrestling fans, JCW will be in full effect Saturday night with Plungemania 3, featuring superstars Ken Shamrock,
Bully,
Butterbean.
No, Butterbean. Haystack and Butterbean.
Yeah. And Ken Shamrock. You had a run-in with Ken Shamrock.
I did have a run-in with Ken Shamrock. I did. Should I tell the story?
Sure. Let me just say one thing.
Please.
The young lady who was responsible for this thing has just written me. I just want to say she wants me to remind people that she unintentionally hoaxed you. It was a joke gone wrong.
Yes. And she had apologized to me as well. And
very
I said,
nice young lady.
I said everything was A-okay.
I think she's fantastic.
Yes.
Just went off the rails a little bit.
That's right. It got away from all of us.
I just want it clear. I'm not some sort of prankster.
No, you are not. You are not. And I'm willing to say that on the radio. Oh, I was just willing to say it on the radio. You took it away from me.
Well, thank you. So you and Ken Shamrock now.
Yes, I did this series of internet shorts with Andy Richter where we traveled all up and down the West Coast, interviewing different people who were who excelled in their field, whatever it was. And one of the people was Ken Shamrock, and so the idea is the thing's supposed to be funny. And I think Ken Shamrock was afraid that I was going to make fun of him or something. And it's like a hard thing to sort of, like kind of goof around with somebody, but not, I was not trying to mock him in any way. And I was not mocking him. And in fact, I thought I did a great job of pretending to be interested in his dumb, violent sport, right? So for a gag, it's going to be funny. Because I'm standing there in a tie, like show me some moves and holds and stuff like that. This guy knocks me to the ground, like for real. Yeah. It's not like I'm not a mixed martial artist by any stretch, and there's no prep to this whatsoever. Yeah. He knocks me to the ground, like gets my arm behind my back, and like pushes it to where it hurts, like really hurts. Not like it's on the edge, like, oh, if you go one more quarter of an inch, I'm going to feel that. It's like, no, you're hurting me. Then he does this thing where he like, I'm like, all right, I'm like just pretending like, I'm like acting it up like, oh, okay, whatever, uncle, and all that stuff. And let's do another one. And I'm thinking, he's not going to hurt. Like, he must know that he's hurting me. Yeah. He does this thing where he gets me on the ground again and then twists my leg where it hurt so much. I felt it for months. Oh my God. Months. Where I've never had this thought in my life where I thought, could I sue Ken Shamrock? Like, if I have a permanent disability from this dumb eBay online internet short.
Like when Richard Belzer got dropped on his head by Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Yeah.
He sued him.
Yeah, but you know what? I bet they had a rehearsal. I bet that my claim would have had more validity than the Bells. Yeah. But I thought, like, this guy clearly wasn't sure if I was making fun of him. Yeah. Just to be on the safe side, he was going to hurt me and show me who was more powerful. Yeah. Like, I might not be smart, but I can cripple you. Yeah. So I think I win. And that is the definition of a bully. Yes. Someone who knows they can beat you and then beats you. Yeah. Yeah.
Julio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scarface, Big B, and plenty more.
And just so people know, this thing, the Gathering of the Juggalos, this is this band Insane Clown Posse, which is these two grown men who put on like this dumb clown makeup. One of the worst bands you'll ever hear in your band. I use band loosely.
It's very loose. Yeah, yes.
Band.
It's being very generous. You're being very generous.
Yeah. They do this rap, and they're so bad. It's like imagine the worst rap you've ever heard, and this is a little bit worse than that. These guys, and they have turned this into this industry. This is the 10th annual one, where they have somehow hoodwinked this group of dim bulbs to show up at this thing every year, to where it's a 4-day festival. Let's hear it now, and they have their own wrestling league, which is a part of it. The
Big B.
JCW, is that what it was?
Plenty more.
Mike said
Clown wrestlers?
Yeah.
Wrestling fans, JCW will be in full effect Saturday night with Plungemania 3, featuring superstars Ken Shamrock, Butterbean, the JWO with Corp, ICP, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and more. Also, get your late night laughs on at our fresh ass comedy tent.
Okay, hold on. There's late night laughs. And excuse my language for this. Dad, cover Billy's ears. The fresh ass comedy tent. Now hold on a minute. Let me just get this straight. The Insane Clown Posse are putting this thing together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is not yesterday's news, these comics. This cannot be yesterday's. This is fresh-ass comedy.
It's this is the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
The word fresh is in there.
Yeah. So this is, I'm ready. Am I going to have even heard of these guys?
Probably
these
not.
Guys
Well,
so
think
well,
about...
First of all, you're not doing this.
No, I'm old news, right?
Not.
I've been around for a long
for a while.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think, the Insane Clown Posse, these guys they're on the fringes of society, and they're gathering all these people, all these juggalos, to an underground festival. Yeah. So the comedy that's going to be there, this is going to be stuff that you might not even be able to handle. Yeah. It's going to be so out there and extreme, and I guarantee, I would be surprised if I heard of any of the comics.
You are an industry guy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I know a lot of comedy.
These guys.
Yeah.
If you've heard of any of these guys, let me know.
I can't even imagine who. It must be people that are brand new, that are underground
5
comedians.
years from now, we'll know these guys.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear more about
Kevin Nash and more. Also, get your late night laughs on at our fresh ass comedy tent with performances by the legendary Jimmy J.J. Walker, Pauly Shore, and Rowdy Piper.
Hold on a minute.
Uh-huh. So some guy is taking the name of the old comedian Jimmy J.J. Walker.
Is it his son, maybe? This isn't the guy from Good Times from 35 years ago.
Well, it can't be. This is the fresh ass comedy tent. It must be like, you know how like the singer John Wesley Harding? It's not the actual outlaw from the 1800s.
Yeah, exactly. Or Jethro Tull.
Yeah, just
was
took
not
the name.
fronted by the actual agriculturalist.
Yes, exactly.
He was an agriculturalist, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Are you thinking of John Barleycorn?
I'm thinking of Uriah Heep.
You might be it's not the actual character.
He was
from
not
Dickens.
in the band Uriah Heep.
No.
Okay. I saw the picture, though. I think it's the guy from Good Times.
At the Fresh Ass Comedy.
Yeah.
And who else? Pauly Shore.
Jimmy J.J. Walker. Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. That's not the Wheeze.
I think it's the Weasel.
Yeah.
I mean, if that is J.J. Walker from Good Times, it must be the Weasel, Pauly Shore. Yeah.
And then, well, it's good. Look, those are two. Maybe those are not the most fresh ass comics we've ever seen.
Maybe they have new material.
Yeah.
Even that is not the case. Like,
you know they don't.
At best, their newest bit is probably 4 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In Paulie's case, I would imagine Jimmy will be doing jokes about Ronald Reagan.
How many Michael Jackson jokes do you think Jimmy J.J. Walker has had to throw out in his act?
How many are there?
He might still be doing Michael Jackson jokes that he had to like throw out when he got like weird. Right. What am I going to do with these jokes? This guy's weird now. These things don't work. These are jokes about Ben.
Back like, in the days of Eddie Murphy when it was like Michael Jackson might be gay.
Yeah.
And then when it was alleged that he was a pedophile, it's like, this isn't so funny anymore, I guess.
Yeah. And wait, who said that? Was it the guy in the skin-tight red leather outfit?
Yeah, that's right.
The guy, the comedian who was wearing basically like a
cat suit.
Yeah, like fetish clothing.
A leather cat suit. Yeah, he was dressed like Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was calling Michael Jackson gay.
Yeah. Except I think he was using worse words.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah,
for the radio, sure.
Thank you. And then this third performer, it's good to see as far as comedy goes.
Yeah.
This guy might have wandered over from the JCW Bloody Fest 3. So this
what was the name again? Rowdy Piper, the wrestler?
Rowdy Piper.
No, he's a wrestler. Isn't that correct?
What kind of act is he?
How about this? At best, Rowdy Piper is an actor from the movie They Live.
Yes.
Like that's as close as he's
Barely,
gotten to being a comedian.
Yeah. So this guy is at this thing. So first of all, this is the 3rd annual Bloody Fest. So at some point in year 7, they decided to add wrestling.
Right.
For year 8.
Right.
This year 8, guys, we got to step this up. What are we going to add? Wrestling, Bloody Fest. But what about people who just want to laugh and have a good time?
Oh, a break from all the blood.
Yeah. Let's add the fresh-ass comedy tent.
Is this the first year of the fresh-ass comedy tent?
I think Jimmy J.J. Walker might still just be there from some other thing, and they just put him on the thing. He's like, who's that? That's the guy JJ from Good Times.
He was already at Cave In Rock.
He lives in Cave In Rock. Yeah, he lives in one of the caves.
He was in the Cave In Rock Improv.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll stay an extra night.
And there'll be plenty of other fresh attractions, including Team FMX East Motocross, helicopter rides.
Helicopter rides. Who is going up in a helicopter with some guy? I'm supposed to go up in a helicopter. I'm supposed to be some helicopter pilot. Got the call for this gig. Yeah, you'll fly people in a helicopter a mile around. You do it every half hour. You take people up.
They're going to be drunk and high and covered in makeup.
Clown makeup, yeah. You won't be able to tell any of them apart for whatever they do to you in your helicopter. In this helicopter, getting sprayed in the face with Faygo because they spray that soda on people. I'm trying to pilot a helicopter. Some kid's shaking up a bottle of orange soda and spraying it all over the pilot's face. So there's motocross.
Sure.
Not motocross, motocross.
Motocross. Do you have to bring your own motobike to that?
I would hope that
Do they provide them?
Including Team FMX East Motocross, helicopter ride, Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast.
Violent J, who is one of the
one of the ICP.
Yeah, him and Shaggy 2 Dope.
Mm-hmm.
This Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast. Like, he didn't. Like, when they were writing this thing, they're like, there's so many bees.
Even though his name has no bees in it, wouldn't it be more appropriate if he was Violent B?
Yeah, or if they just did it with J's as the thing. Right. Violent J's.
Jaundice Jagged.
And also Beach Boys.
Yeah. There is a Beach Boys.
I wonder if the Beach Boys are at this thing. Like a weird, Al Jardine.
Right. Mike Love.
And at the event, Al Jardine from the Beach Boys will be on hand to supervise the FMX motocross competition.
Beach Boys drummer John Stamos
will be piloting the helicopter. Go up in a helicopter with Mike Love and Violent J.
Do you think the helicopter rides is one of those things that is in front of the supermarket that you put coins?
Yeah, that you go. But they show on the thing a helicopter going in the sky. How soon before they cancel the helicopter rides?
I bet it's already been canceled.
What? Yeah, exactly. This pilot, we're out of here. Like, he sets the first person down, and then the helicopter goes up in the air again, and then they're like, wait, did somebody get in there for another ride? And then they just see the helicopter going away. It's like, no, that's not the pattern. That's not the pattern for the thing. Somebody radio him. He says he left. And there's like a line of drunk guys in clown makeup. We're on helicopter rides.
Well, then we're keeping his hat.
Yeah. I gotta just hear this thing. This is one of the best things.
Including Team FMX East Motocross, helicopter ride, Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast, and much.
Like, Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout wasn't enough.
Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout.
That wasn't enough.
Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash.
Still not. I don't get it. Doesn't sound crazy enough
No,
yet.
it doesn't.
Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast.
Are you supposed to say all of that every time? What do you want to do after we watch the Bloody Fest wrestling? Do you want to go over to
Let's go Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast. Let's go over to that.
All right. Well, first, can we go on a helicopter ride?
The helicopter left.
What? I was going to get in the helicopter and throw up from it.
Apparently, one of the Team FMX East motocross guys jumped into the blades.
Oh, that stinks, because I was going to try to throw up on Pauly Shore from that helicopter.
Couldn't you picture?
Take me over the Fresh Ass Comedy tent. I want to spit on Roddy Piper. I want to drop a penny and see if it goes through his skull.
Yeah.
I almost want to go to this thing.
We have to go. We all have to go.
We have to go to it. When is it again?
August 6th through 9th.
I think I'm free. I think I'm actually free.
I think I have to go to this now.
How much can it cost to go to Cave In Rock? Oh my God. Is that a hub? Can we get a direct flight, do you think?
So it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh my God. I'm free Thursday and Friday.
East Motocross, helicopter ride, Violent J's Beach Boys Barbecue Blowout Bash Blast, and much more. Don't wait, get your tickets today at JuggaloGathering.com. It's the 10th annual Gathering of the Juggalos, the closest thing to Shangri-La on Earth.
Wait, hold on.
It's the 10th annual Gathering of the Juggalos, the closest thing to Shangri-La on Earth.
All right. Tom,
Yeah?
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
No, you're a smart guy, right?
Yeah, thank you.
And I am too.
Sure.
We're intelligent men.
Yeah.
Can you give me just an idea of what Shangri-La is? Would you be able to describe what that is?
Well, first, let me think. My Shangri-La?
Yeah, or just the what does that mean? Those words. What does that mean?
I think you would hear like hip hop played by dudes in clown makeup from a helicopter.
Well, then this would be very close.
Like you'd be up in the heli, like, hey, Stack! Hey, Stack! Hey, Stack! Up here! Hey, Stack.
But like the concept of Shangri-La,
Yeah.
like I'm like hazy on what that is, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm hazy on it,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
your average juggalo
Exactly.
is going to be like, oh, that's like paradise.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's the closest thing to Shangri-La on Earth. On Earth.
It's like having eternal life.
Yeah. It's at, where is it at? Rock on Cave?
Cave in Rock.
Cave in Rock,
Yeah.
Illinois?
It's the closest thing to Shangri-La on Earth.
Yeah.
Is it the locale that makes it that, or is it just what's happening there?
They showed footage of guys spraying Faygo as the guy said that. So I think for some people, the idea of getting sprayed in the face with soda is their idea of Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Unless that's like a new flavor of
That is
Faygo.
no. That is what the ancient Tibetans
Yeah.
were talking about.
Exactly. It is as the prophecies foretold.
And off-brand sodas will be sprayed in everyone's face forever and ever.
Looking in like a pyramid of the hieroglyphics, and you see like a guy with clown makeup spraying an audience, spraying a guy with a weird animal head. That might be the funniest thing that has ever happened. I don't think I've ever laughed like that on the radio.
Oh my God.
FMU, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Tom and Paul. This
Hey.
is Eric from Providence. I wanted to call in about, I don't know if it's still fine, talk about the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Sure.
Who doesn't?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there's a DVD that came out this year that was a document that they ICP released themselves on the 2008 Gathering of the Juggalos.
I'm going to go. If anyone has this tonight, I will drive to you. I don't think I can. I don't think my head can hit the pillow before I watch this. Please tell me it's on the Netflix instant screening thing. Please tell me I can watch it on my computer.
It might actually be on Netflix, and I actually own my own copy because it's a really good movie, just for documentary, just to see how these ICP fans react or act in this environment. The wrestling that they have is just that really violent kind of the stuff that the violent stuff in The Wrestler, where they're actually sticking barbed wire up against each other, and then they have like the off stage wrestling, where just the fans will go at it themselves.
So they let the fans attack each other.
Yeah, they'll just have like a bunch of fans will just set up like ladders and tables and chairs and just break.
Is it called
glass on them?
Is it called Insane Clown Posse: A Family Underground?
Yes, that's the exact one.
It's not. I cannot watch it live. I am so sad right now. I'm going to go home. I don't care what Netflix movie I have laying there. I'm putting it back in the mailbox. I don't care what it is. I'm not watching it. I'm just dropping it so I can get this back by Thursday. I'm going to go home. I'll have to watch Who Killed the Electric Car real fast. At 2 in the morning, I get home from the radio show. I'm going to be up making sure I watch Who Killed the Electric Car so I can return it in the morning. What? Electric car? I don't know. I just want to see the Insane Clown Posse movie. So they let the fans fight each other, which is...
Yeah.
How is this thing legally allowed to happen?
I don't know. I mean, they have one of the guys from ICP, I think both of them actually, they'll just drive around late at night in golf carts and just do jumps that will land in campers' tents that are pitched and just destroy the campers' property. But the Juggalo fans are really enthused.
Yeah, it's exciting. The guy ran all my stuff over. I have no tent for the next 3 days, but because Shaggy Too Dope crashed his golf cart into it.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy who does it directs, I guess, all of their really terrible movies that they release.
Movies?
I tell you, I'm about to go so much deeper into this world than I ever thought I would. This is my goal for this thing. I go there. I'm wearing the makeup, right? I get on the helicopter.
Right.
I'm first. I'm like waiting for the helicopter. I'm there like 5 in the morning lined up for helicopter rides. I get up in the helicopter. I hand the pilot $1,000. I tell him, I'm going to do something up there. You just turn a blind eye to it. Here's $1,000, and I'm going to have like a thing of like bug spray that like you spray down like a kind of like crop dust the crowd with stuff that neuters everybody at the thing.
It sterilizes them.
Yes, exactly. Sure. Sterilizing the entire... I just tell the guy, to circle this thing twice.
Yeah.
I'll give you another $1,000.
Maybe that is what the helicopter rides are really for.
Helicopter rides.
I still can't believe what they think that it's like. They think people are 8. Is that for the people who don't want? I don't want the music.
Well, hold on now.
I don't want the wrestling. I don't want the comedy. What I don't like motocross. What else is there for me?
Do you want to hear the description? A young lady named Sarah B.
Yes.
On Twitter.
Yes.
Sent me this link to the site, to the gathering site.
Yeah.
And under the attractions, it lists all the different things. Mm-hmm. And here's helicopter rides. Have you ever been in a helicopter before? It's an experience unlike any other you've ever had. It's a bit like riding in a roller coaster, but way crazier and with even stronger G-force at points. Straight up, helicopters are beyond fresh. And how many times do you get a chance to actually go up in one? Unlike most things at the gathering, this extra flavor isn't free. It will cost you $20 to enjoy a ride, but trust us when we say it is well worth the experience. That's not bad, $20 for a helicopter ride.
That's shockingly low.
Yeah.
I got to tell. I want to see a certificate before I get into this helicopter. Make sure there's. What if you got on the thing? You wait online. All right, you're next up. Get in the helicopter, and you see the helicopter pilot has Juggalo makeup on. Would you get in that helicopter?
No, because I would assume the actual helicopter pilot had been knocked unconscious and thrown
his
behind a
body was
dumpster.
dumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, his body was dumped from the last flight.
Get in.
Yeah. Guy in the ill-fitting helicopter pilot outfit.
Get in, homie. We're going to go up in the helicopter, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I know I played a video game like this once. The helicopter goes upside down into the motocross thing. Jimmy J.J. Walker. No! Do you have anything else, young man?
I forgot that guy was there.
I was going to say that one of the couples that they actually film is this couple from England.
Uh-huh.
It travels all the way over to get married by one of the guys from ICP in front of the entire crowd during. I'm guessing it's.
That's respect for the
institution of marriage.
Yeah.
It happens during Violent J's Beach Boys barbecue blast. So I'm guessing it's Violent J.
Hold on,
You got it wrong.
It happens during
You're
what?
missing something.
Yeah.
It's not a beach. It's not a barbecue beach blast. You're getting it.
Oh no,
wrong.
it definitely isn't.
It's
It's a barbecue. It's
a Beach Boys.
Yeah, it's Violent J's Beach Boys barbecue blowout bash blast.
Oh.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Ever. I'm telling you, ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to make it that dumb.
But what are you supposed to go this thing? Yeah, I want a hot dog. I'm supposed to get a hot dog with clown makeup dripping on it because this guy's leaning over the flames.
That's what makes it a blowout beach blast.
The makeup dripping. Eat a black and white hot dog.
Then you have the makeup on and it gets in your mouth.
Yeah. Ugh. You know, there's a point where people are like, "Whose makeup is this on my food? Is it mine? Is it Violent J's? I have no idea."
Who's got a hand mirror?
Yeah.
I need to check the colors I'm wearing.
Thank you for the call.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's Stephen in Chicago.
Hey, is this the Stephen?
Yes, it is.
Stephen sent this earlier. Stephen?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're a hero.
I just wanted to add a couple of things to the attractions. I sent you a link for a 14-minute infomercial as well.
I didn't have time to check this out. Look, you sent me
incredibly filthy.
You sent me this first thing.
Yeah.
I watched it twice to double check that it was safe for the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew this is all I maybe ever need to see on this thing. This is like a book. This is a 1 minute and 28 second long book with like riches. It's like finding pirate treasure.
Yeah, no, wait until you get to the 14-minute infomercial. It's even more. It's next level. But there are a couple of things that I wanted to point out about that, if you don't mind.
Oh, please.
Not only there's motocross, there's helicopter rides. There's also a human cannonball at this event that will fire himself out of the cannonball
into the helicopter blades
3 times a day.
Okay, so there's that, and then there's seminars as well.
Seminars.
Yes, Q&A.
Seminars.
Each member of the psychopathic family.
Like what? Like motivational things?
I would. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I got it.
Oh, there's a million reasons why not. What do you mean, why not?
Why is I think why might trump why not?
Okay,
in this case.
Good, touche.
Are you? You're in Illinois.
Yes.
How far is Cave in Rock, or whatever it's called?
Chicago's northern end of Illinois, and Cave in Rock is southern Illinois, like near. It's not that far, but it's a road trip indeed.
Mm-hmm. What's the closest airport?
Maybe in Springfield. Maybe.
I am so tempted to go to this thing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
If I could just add one last thing.
This is it's like as if Burning Man wasn't like white trash enough. Like suddenly now Burning Man looks like it's like the Algonquin Round Table.
Exactly.
Compared to
Yeah.
This guy makes a truck that shoots flames out of the back, and then burns a giant wooden statue of a guy or whatever it is. This thing. Oh my God! I might have to go.
I'm thinking the same thing. As well as part of the infomercial, there's a phone interview with Violent J talking about the gathering of the Juggalos, and at one point he compares it. He says, I look at this event kind of the way Muslims feel when they visit Mecca. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh,
if you're fans, that's great, and obviously they know how to throw a party.
Fair enough.
That's a little much, I think.
Yeah, I think that might be pushing the concept of religion and belief.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because usually when people go to a place of worship, they're usually not raking in a ton of money when they go there.
Exactly.
This is great. Well, look, I cannot thank you enough for this gift that you gave me today.
Unbelievable.
Have a good night, guys.
You too. Thanks, Steven.
Bye.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hi, this is Nate calling from Brooklyn. I don't know. I feel like I got all my topics poached from under me by that last guy. I was about to, just very much second the documentary. I just feel like your urgency has made me feel very urgent about it. Like I'm actually about to go to my friend's house, who I should be rabbit sitting for, and watch this thing because I know he's got it at home.
Wait, you should be rabbit sitting for this friend?
Well, it doesn't take a 24-hour rabbit sit to sit this rabbit, but I'm supposed to have checked in today, and I have not.
You're the one that used the word "supposed
Seriously,
to."
Don't be irresponsible. Get over there.
I will. All right, I appreciate
it. There's inflatables at this thing. Backed by popular demand, we've brought in a multitude of inflatable games and contests for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
Punch the tar. I'm going to say tar because these toilet mouths can't.
The tar.
Out of your buddy with oversized bouncy boxing gloves, or beat them down with gladiator jousting sticks, all with the comfort and safety of a cushion of air to catch you when you fall. Or cool off on the summer day.
Oh.
Cool off on the summer day. Who wrote it? Yeah, of course, these guys who are in Insane Clown Posse, that would. Or cool off on the summer day with either a giant slip and slide or the huge water slide. With black and white makeup running down the length of it.
Imagine that disgusting pool at the bottom of that water slide.
Yeah, exactly. Is that to pour penicillin in it every half hour? Or if you feel like a challenge, try out the obstacle course. Obstacle course.
Obstacle course.
All of these inflatable amusements are 100% safe, so throw yourself into it and have a fun like you were a little kid again. Have a fun.
Have a fun.
Who wrote this? The guy Lou Monte?
Who's Lou Monte?
Shut up, you face. Have a fun.
Who's ready to have a fun?
Yeah. As far as Lou Monte's not at this thing.
Oh, maybe he will be in the
Maybe
Fresh
it's one of
Ass
the even more.
tent. Exactly.
My son's in the Cottonmouth Kings.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Realize again.
What's up?
I felt like I had to hang up to do the impression properly, but I did just want to say that I'm a big fan of Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, that's nice.
Until his new special comes out.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of yours, Tom. And
but what did you feel like you had to do?
I felt like I had to actually hang up.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Paul. This is Sarah from Chicago.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Good. How are you? It's Sarah B. from Twitter.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Thank you for the tips on the Juggalo the Gathering website and everything.
Well, I like to think of myself as a Juggalo tipster, if nothing else.
Sure. Who wouldn't want to think of themselves that way?
I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that when you pay to get in, you get a wristband and an amulet that serve as your tickets to the gathering.
I'm going.
Let's
go.
Do you know?
Seriously, what are we waiting for?
Well, we're waiting for it to happen.
If I have a bucket list, no, seriously, if I have a bucket list, the concept of a bucket list, this is the only thing on it right now, is getting to this thing.
You probably want to go shopping for your coffin before you go to the gathering.
This thing is so crummy that their website makes it look like your computer screen needs to be wiped down. That everything is filthy and wrong about this place. Even their website makes you think you have to go get a rag.
Now, Sarah B., are you going to go because you're so close to Cave In Rock?
I might. I don't know. We'll have to see. I was just talking about that.
It's just a helicopter ride away.
I'm sorry?
It's just a helicopter ride away.
Right. Well, it is the freshest thing around, I hear.
Well, straight up.
The directions page doesn't even have a map. It tells you with text how to use Google Maps. Google Maps.
That's hilarious. Nobody could even they couldn't get that together. They have a thing called the Spasmatic Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
The Spasmatic Hangout is your party within a party. During the day, it's like a beverage bar with Faygo, Spasmatic, and slushies, plus certain special swag to pump your party. No alcoholic beverages served, but you can bring your own.
Wait, are these guys straight edge? Is that part of the Juggalo thing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. On the FAQ of the site, it says not to bring giant containers of alcohol, large kegs of beer, and excessive amounts of alcohol. Parentheses, personal supply only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With these rummies, like anybody's really gonna. This is my alcohol. This is my personal supply.
Are they thinking people are going to roll up with truckloads of beer in barrels like it's Prohibition days?
Well, they're probably afraid someone's going to undersell them with a better price, right?
Can I just say one thing here about Smokey and the Bandit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the whole point of that thing. Bring warm beer to this party.
Yeah.
That truck was not a cool. It did not have
it's just a truck, just a
in
truck.
the back.
Yeah.
So Big Enos and Little Enos wanted warm Coors.
Yes.
Because it's like, hey, the party's here. They did it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, be cool. We're going to ice this down now. In 8 hours, we will have cold Coors. Anybody wants to drink some warm ones, they can get on the truck now.
Yeah. Well, it's a delicacy in Texarkana. Is warm Coors. Yeah.
Well, thank you for this. We appreciate anybody who can help. Would you consider going?
I think that if we had a Tom conference right outside Cave In Rock,
this is inspiring. I'm telling you,
really good.
I want to do the Tom thing. The Tom. What were we calling it?
Tom conference? It's something else other than conference. What was it? Was it a highfalutin word?
Well, what was the? Is it the TED conference?
Conference?
Then we're calling it the Tom conference. I want the Tom conference to be just like this.
Helicopter rides.
You could call it
the
the
music
gathering
of
the
Ted
FOC.
Leo, the Cottonmouth Kings, Haystack.
Well, it's all the same acts, but with Ted Leo.
Ted Leo,
Okay.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you. You guys have a good night.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Paul. This is Pastor Josh. How you doing?
Oh, Pastor Josh.
Very exciting.
Hello, Your Worship.
Thank you, sir. I could say the same thing to you. Tom, I'm a huge fan of yours, but Paul, I'm also a huge fan of yours.
Well, thank you very much.
It's an honor to speak to you. I just wanted to... Oh, I'm sorry?
No, I was going to say, do you think you could work in Cake versus Pie into one of your sermons?
I'll work on it. I will work on it.
Okay.
Well, I was calling to say that I probably live closer to Cave In Rock than anybody listening tonight.
What a brag.
To Cave In Rock for the Fresh Rear End Comedy Festival. And I know you guys are both successful individuals. You can afford your own lodging, but if you would care to come to that and crash with us, we could give you the real Southern Illinois experience. We could take you to some of the nation's finest meth labs. We could take you to a corn maze, maybe even a chowder, just seeing what's going on that weekend.
A chowder? Is that
a chowder? Yes. Oh, that's a Southern Illinois thing.
And people refer to it as, let's go to a chowder?
That is exactly what they say.
Wow. I might have to go to that.
Yeah?
I might have to take you up on that.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome. We got a lovely spare room and a great fold-out couch, and you
so
can
it'll be me and Paul in the spare room together.
If you want it, my wife and I could take a fold-out couch, and both of you could have an actual bed. You know, it's just a matter of whatever you preferred.
I'm telling you, Pastor Josh, you might want to keep that room open.
I tell you what, though, the only way we're going is if you and your wife sleep on the fold-out couch, and Tom and I get to share the master bed.
Yes.
I can promise you that we will do that for you.
Can your wife make that promise?
Yeah, I don't believe it until your wife makes the promise.
Well, you know what? Would you like to speak to her?
You know what? I have 2 other calls to take and I have 2 minutes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you for your time, both of you. It was wonderful to talk to you.
Thank you,
Pastor Josh.